With yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. Well, you see nothing before me today, guys, but a glass and a bomber. So you know what time it is. It's big ass beer time. And from where will we acquire said big ass beer today? We will acquire it from Art Brewery in Morrisville, Vermont, US of A. Yay, yay. And what beer will we have from them? We're going to have their Vermonster. Now this is an American Barleywine. It's a rotating serving, 10% ABV and 100 big IBUs. Now, you're saying, DJ, you don't get any Art Brewery beer in your area? What's up? I got this beer from my good buddy Hopback Nate. You will recall not too long ago we had a little beer mail video from Nate, and this beer was inside said box. So if you have not checked out Nate's channel, what the hell is your problem? Do it. Check out his channel. I will put his information and link in said notes section. Anyway, so the Vermonster, like we said, it's 10% ABV, 100 IBUs, and when they brew this beer, they brew it at a rate of 110 pounds of malt per barrel, and they dry hop it at a full 1 pound of hops per barrel. And why are they going so big on this beer? Well, they made this beer originally for their 10th anniversary, and they tell you on the side of the bottle here you should kick back, relax, because this is a big old beer that's going to sock it to you. So I'm in that mode today where I need said big beer to sock it to me. So, you know what? I'm going to stop flapping my gums. I'm going to pop the top on this bad boy, get it in the glass, and tell you what's up with the Vermonster. Ooh, nice hiss off the top. Now, at time of review of this beer, I'd say we're probably, we got like 6 months on this or something like that. So it's still pretty fresh. They have some kind of a date code, or they got like a month and like day of the month on the side of the bottle here, and that's about it. But you know what? It don't really matter, because I can smell the hops wafting off this bad boy from here. So a few months in the bottle has not affected this at all. So let's see, color-wise, mildly hazy, like sort of like a lot of garnet red colors, oranges. It's a brownish orange, like brownish amber, like a really dark clover honey, I would say, with some ruby or garnet glints coming through it. We got a solid one finger, super tight packed bubbles, off-white khaki colored. When I swirl it, instant glass lacing and tons of alcohol lace. Look at that bad boy. Really nice, really tasty looking beer. I've got this probably about like 52 degrees, right where I like a barley wine like this. So let's get our nose on this American barley wine and see what it smells like. Bam, big hops right up in your face, pine, resinous. And then that's really tamed by almost an equal amount of malt. There's balance in here. There's even a little citrus twist in the background, and caramel and toffee. I don't smell any booze. This beer reminds me a lot of its aroma of Rodeo Clown. You'll remember that's a DIPA from Texas, out of the Houston area, from Karbach Brewing that I reviewed not that long ago. It was about the same strength as this. They were calling it a DIPA. You know what? One man's IPA is another man's American barley wine these days, isn't it? But man, it smells really tasty, really a balance between the caramel malty sweetness and then that big resinous piney sort of a bit citrusy hops. So I'm ready to dive in. Cheers. Thanks a million, Nate. Oh man. Wow. Tasty. Look at that glass lacing. Yep. My nose did not deceive me. This beer tastes an awful like let's see, Karbach's Rodeo Clown. It's big and hoppy and big and malty all at the same time. I would call this an American barley wine as opposed to a DIPA. Rodeo Clown is a little less malty than this in some ways. This has more balance than Rodeo Clown does, but they're both aggressively malty and aggressively hoppy at the same time. And I would say this is definitely an American barley wine, not just a hop, like a beefed up DIPA or triple IPA, whatever they want to call it. But up at the front, you get big pine, you get caramel, toffee. After that, you have a bit of dankness, and then the finish is sort of like a citrus, zesty bitterness and semi-dry on the finish. Wow. For 10%, this is not boozy at all. This is a dangerous beer. this will sneak up on you. You start, chugging down on this bad boy, and you're going to pay for that well, it might be good or it might be bad for you depending upon what your mood it is, because you're getting cronked once you finish this 22. Right, exactly. But isn't that the goal when we're drinking a 10%, 22-ounce bottle by ourselves? Probably. Anyways, I'm enjoying this beer. It's got a really cool balance up at the front of the taste, and then the end, it's like I said, it's got that bitter, dry finish that makes you want to come back and have another drink of it. So, when do you grade a beer like this? Rate Beer's giving it a 94, and Beer Advocate gives it an 87. I'm actually, unlike usual, I'm going to go with Rate Beer, and I'm going to go with a 94 myself. I think it's an A beer. It's just into that A range, 94, 95, that kind of thing. Well made. It's got a cool taste and balance to it. And it's more like a formal American barley wine than just a really big DIPA and boozy like a lot of these barley wines come out these days. So I'm enjoying this, and I would drink this again. Thanks a million for sending this, Nate. Really cool and awesome beer to get to try. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, we got to talk about something really important. We got to talk about thinking globally. We got to talk about drinking locally. We got to talk about supporting the craft beer movement so small breweries like Art Brewery can bring out more cool products like this and have a 20-year anniversary and that kind of thing. So this whole craft beer movement just keeps on chugging along, and the diversity just keeps getting churned out. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and hit that like button so I can put my smiley happy face on. Until then, I got nothing but a bunch of love for you. I'm going to drink down on this here barley wine, and I'm going to give you what? Damn, a big ass. A peace out!